Welcome to the future of education. Artificial intelligence is reshaping our world, and higher education is no exception. For university educators and students, AI brings both opportunities and challenges. So, how can we harness AI to create a better educational experience for students, faculty, and institutions? In today's video, we'll explore how AI is transforming the landscape of higher education, delving into its role in personalized learning, administrative efficiencies, and the ethical considerations we need to address. Firstly, let's explore how AI enhances teaching and learning. One of the most promising applications of AI is in personalized learning, where technology tailors course content to meet the unique needs of each student. Platforms like Carnegie Learning and Socratic by Google use AI to track student progress, recognize learning gaps, and provide targeted resources to help students improve. For example, if a student is struggling with biochemistry concepts, the AI can offer practice problems, video tutorials, or additional reading on those specific areas. This means students don't just receive one-size-fits-all assignments, they get customized content that directly addresses their needs. Based on data insights, AI can suggest study plans, extra resources, or alternative learning methods for each student. This helps students focus on areas where they may need additional practice without relying solely on standardized course materials. Another example is AI-powered tutoring systems, such as TutorMe or Cogni, which provide students with 24/7 on-demand help across a range of subjects. These tools can support students outside of classroom hours, reducing the workload for professors who may not have time to address every question individually. AI chatbots and virtual tutors include tools like TutorMe, Socratic, or even course-specific bots that can answer questions at any hour, helping students solve problems immediately. These virtual tutors provide explanations, examples, and feedback, reducing dependency on professors for routine queries. Instant feedback using AI systems can analyze and respond to students' work in real time, allowing them to learn from their mistakes as they go. This immediate feedback loop helps students reinforce knowledge quickly and effectively. With AI taking on routine queries, professors can focus more on in-depth discussions and higher-level insights. For courses in STEM fields, AI-powered simulations, like those from Labster, provide virtual labs that allow students to conduct experiments in a risk-free, virtual environment. This is particularly useful for remote learners or for subjects with limited access to physical labs. And let's not forget about grading and assessments. AI-powered assessment tools like Gradescope can assist with grading assignments, especially those with objective answers. Even familiar generative AI tools, such as Copilot or ChatGPT, can provide rapid feedback on written work. However, when submitting student work on AI applications, care must be taken to ensure data privacy is maintained. For essays or more complex projects, AI can help by providing a preliminary analysis or flagging specific areas for review, speeding up the grading process and making it easier for educators to provide timely feedback. For students, AI tools like Microsoft Translator and Google Translate can instantly translate lectures, texts, and assignments, making learning more accessible for international students. AI-powered tools like speech-to-text software, adaptive reading aids, and real-time transcription make materials accessible for students with visual, auditory, or cognitive impairments, ensuring inclusivity in higher education. AI tools like Semantic Scholar and Iris.ai help students locate relevant research papers by understanding their research topics and suggesting the most relevant resources. This saves students time and helps them focus on quality content. AI-powered scheduling and organization tools can assist students in planning study schedules and deadlines. Apps like My Study Life use AI to keep track of assignments, exams, and other activities, helping students stay organized and avoid last-minute cramming. By delivering personalized experiences, AI supports students in mastering content, staying organized, and engaging deeply with their studies. It's transforming higher education by making learning more accessible, responsive, and tailored to each student's unique needs. Apart from enhancing teaching and learning, AI is revolutionizing research and collaboration in higher education. AI-driven tools are transforming how students and faculty conduct research, collaborate on projects, and disseminate their findings. One notable example is the use of AI in academic research. Tools like IBM Watson and Google's DeepMind can analyze vast amounts of data quickly, identifying patterns and insights that would be impossible for humans to detect on their own. This accelerates the research process, allowing scholars to focus more on interpretation and application of their findings. AI can also facilitate collaboration among researchers. Platforms like ResearchGate and academia.edu use AI algorithms to connect scholars with similar research interests, fostering interdisciplinary collaborations and innovative projects. These platforms can suggest potential collaborators, recommend relevant papers, and even highlight upcoming conferences or events where researchers can network and share their work. Additionally, AI is improving the way research findings are disseminated. Tools like Grammarly and Quillbot help researchers refine their writing, ensuring their papers are clear, concise, and free of errors. AI-powered platforms can also assist in translating research papers into multiple languages, making them accessible to a global audience. For students, AI can streamline the process of conducting literature reviews. Tools like Connected Papers and Litmaps use AI to map out the relationships between different research papers, helping students quickly identify key works and understand the broader context of their research topic. This saves time and allows students to focus on developing their own contributions to the field. AI is not just transforming individual research efforts, it's also enhancing institutional research capabilities. Universities can use AI to analyze data from various sources, such as academic performance, funding allocations, and publication records, to identify trends and make data-driven decisions. This can lead to more effective research strategies, better resource allocation, and ultimately, more impactful research outcomes. By leveraging AI, higher education institutions can foster a more collaborative, efficient, and innovative research environment. This not only benefits students and faculty, but also contributes to the advancement of knowledge and the betterment of society as a whole. Now, let's take a short detour to the administrative side. Universities manage a massive amount of data, for example, student enrollments, schedules, academic records, and more. With AI, this data can be streamlined, reducing administrative overhead and making university operations more efficient. For instance, predictive analytics tools like Civitas Learning can help universities analyze retention trends and identify which students might be at risk of dropping out. By examining factors such as class attendance, grades, and engagement, AI can predict which students may need additional support, allowing academic advisors to proactively reach out and offer assistance. AI can also optimize course scheduling. By analyzing historical enrollment patterns, AI can predict demand for certain classes, ensuring that courses have enough seats and are offered at times that work best for students. This reduces last-minute class changes and helps students complete their degrees on time. Other administrative tasks, like admissions processing and financial aid management, can also benefit from AI. For example, chatbots like AdmitHub guide prospective students through the application process, answering questions and helping them navigate enrollment requirements, while freeing up staff for other tasks. Then there's student support and well-being. As AI takes on more roles in education, it's essential to remember that it should supplement, not replace, human connection. This is particularly important when it comes to student support and well-being. AI tools can play a significant role in identifying and addressing the mental health needs of students. For example, platforms like Wobot use AI-driven chatbots to offer cognitive behavioral therapy techniques and emotional support, providing students with immediate, accessible help. Moreover, AI-driven platforms like Talkspace offer online therapy sessions, making mental health support more accessible to students who may be reluctant to seek help in person. These tools can identify signs of distress through natural language processing, offering resources or alerting human counselors when necessary. However, it is important to acknowledge that students with health, mental health, or other needs should always seek support from a professionally qualified provider and get advice and support from recognized services. AI can also enhance personalized learning experiences, adapting to individual students' learning styles and needs. Tools like Coursera's adaptive learning technology use AI to recommend tailored content, ensuring that students receive the support they need to succeed academically. These AI applications in student support and well-being are not meant to replace human tutors or educators, but to offer additional layers of support. The goal is to create a holistic approach that combines the efficiency of AI with the empathy and understanding that only humans can provide. When implemented thoughtfully, AI can help universities create a more supportive and responsive environment, ensuring that every student has the resources they need to thrive, both academically and personally. By integrating AI into student support systems, universities can better identify at-risk students, offer timely interventions, and ultimately foster a more inclusive and nurturing educational experience. While AI presents exciting opportunities, it also raises important ethical considerations. One primary concern is data privacy. Students and faculty may feel uncomfortable knowing that their data is being collected and analyzed. This may also breach GDPR guidelines and data privacy regulations. For example, AI systems that monitor student engagement or analyze academic performance must be transparent about what data is collected and how it's used. Institutions need to adopt clear data policies, ensuring students understand and consent to data collection practices. Moreover, we must ensure data is secure and that systems are in place to protect against breaches. Another challenge is bias. AI models are only as good as the data they're trained on, which means they can reflect societal biases. Generative AI blurs the lines of authorship. When AI creates content, who owns the rights to it? The institution, the student, or the AI provider? This is especially relevant for research and creative projects, where intellectual property rights are crucial. There are also copyright and plagiarism concerns, as some generative AI tools may inadvertently generate content similar to existing copyrighted works. Students and educators using AI-generated content must be cautious to avoid accidental plagiarism and respect copyright laws. AI bias has other implications. For instance, if an AI system is trained on biased hiring data, it may unfairly disadvantage certain student demographics when suggesting career paths or offering guidance. Educators need to stay vigilant, working with developers to minimize bias and maintain fairness in AI-driven recommendations. When AI is used in grading or providing feedback, it's essential to ensure that it treats all students fairly and doesn't favor certain types of responses or writing styles. Bias in grading can lead to unfair academic outcomes and impact student success. Finally, there's the human element. As AI takes on more roles in education, it's essential to remember that it should supplement, not replace, human connection. Professors play a unique role as mentors, providing empathy and critical thinking skills that AI cannot replicate. The goal should be a balance, where AI supports educators rather than replacing them. Generative AI can produce quick answers and polished content, but if overused, it may discourage original thought and creativity in students. Encouraging students to engage critically with AI outputs is essential to preserve these skills. Maintaining intellectual curiosity is essential. Over-reliance on AI for answers may lead students to engage less deeply with material, potentially undermining intellectual curiosity. Educators should encourage students to view AI as a tool that complements, rather than replaces, their active engagement with learning. Over-reliance on generative AI can create high-quality work with minimal effort, which may lead students to rely on it for tasks like writing, problem-solving, or coding, reducing the development of critical thinking and analytical skills. Impact on learning outcomes is another important consideration, especially if students depend on AI to complete assignments or research. They may miss essential learning experiences. Educators must consider how to integrate AI in ways that enhance learning rather than bypass it, preserving skill development and intellectual rigor. There are further important considerations regarding the potential for misuse in assignments. Generative AI, like ChatGPT and other content-generating tools, makes it easier for students to produce essays, solve problems, or create code with minimal effort, which can lead to questions of originality and academic dishonesty. Institutions need robust methods to detect AI-generated content, while also establishing clear guidelines on its acceptable use. Without proper monitoring, there's a risk that AI could undermine academic integrity. Furthermore, educators must consider how to help students understand when using AI constitutes legitimate assistance versus academic dishonesty, promoting a culture of ethical usage. Training and guidance is vital in this regard, with strong recommendations that AI use should be integrated into university degree curricula. Unequal access to AI resources is also a challenge when trying to integrate AI into higher education. Not all students have equal access to generative AI tools due to financial, technological, or educational constraints, which can create disparities. Universities should consider how to ensure equitable access to these tools and how to train students on technological competencies. AI may not suit every learning style or need. For instance, students with learning disabilities may benefit from different types of assistance. Institutions should ensure AI is used as a complement to diverse instructional methods, rather than a one-size-fits-all solution. How do we, as educators, prepare for an AI-powered future? Addressing ethical considerations requires a balanced approach where AI is used as a supportive tool rather than a replacement. Institutions, educators, and students alike need to stay informed, communicate transparently, and develop clear policies to ensure that generative AI is integrated responsibly in higher education. Start by exploring the AI tools already available and think about how they might fit into your teaching objectives. Universities are increasingly offering professional development programs focused on AI and technology in education. Training staff is as important as training students. These workshops provide a collaborative space where educators can learn how AI works, exchange ideas on implementation, and discuss best practices. Another approach is to join online communities or forums where educators share experiences with AI in education. Spaces like EduCos or LinkedIn groups can provide insights into what's working, what's not, and how to navigate challenges specific to your discipline or institution. Some universities even have their own blog posts, forums, and AI focus groups. And remember, as educators, you have a unique opportunity to shape how AI is used in higher education. By staying informed and engaged, you can help create a future where AI enhances learning for students, supports faculty, and strengthens the educational mission. Thank you for joining us on this journey through AI and the future of higher education. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, subscribe to Science Curious, and share it with your colleagues. Together, we can shape an education system that's innovative, ethical, and impactful.